So, welcome to episode number 12 of the football podcast at the Anfield. I'm Iranik, and here I will be talking about our match against Bournemouth, which we won 3 0 at the Anfield, how we played, and how it helps us to finish in the league, where I think we are really in a position to maybe finish at the second spot because Manchester United lost recently to the 20th placed West Bromwich Albion at Old Trafford, which guaranteed Manchester City a title. So technically, now Manchester City are the league winners. So all good work from them, and they deserve the title. So many congratulations to Manchester City fans for that, and Manchester City team for giving such a great performance throughout this season. Now, moving on to our topic of focus about this podcast, we played superb first half in the game in our game against Bournemouth, and we did more great work in the second half as well. Defense wise and attack wise, we were all good. All our forwards got a goal for themselves, which looks pretty pleasing thing to be happening. Though there's injury to our defender Dejan Lovren who got injured, but it doesn't look like it's too serious. And yeah, we defended pretty well in this game. Van Dijk and for now Van Dijk and Lovren pair looks brilliant to be playing in the starting 11. Now keeping some in-depth talking in depth about the first half. It was full of high intensity. We I think we had high intensity game right from the beginning of the first half, and which was well complemented by Sadio Mane's goal. And what a ball that was from Henderson, which Mane converted to our first goal. So Henderson has been doing really tidy and nice work lately, and I'm really impressed with the way he's performing uh, to us as the season is ending towards the end, and we are in the Champions League semifinals now. So such performance is really helpful from our captain Jordan Henderson. Now, talking about the other happenings in the first half, our fullbacks did a great work. Not in the first half, they did similar in the second half, about which I will talk after the first half. Analysis is done. In the 20th minute, there was chance with Sadio Mane, which was blocked by Francis, and we also missed quite a chances in that half. I think there were two chances with Salah who could have scored, but that didn't happen. Maybe we were unlucky there, or luck of Bournemouth was too great. Cook also defended one chance that was with us. I think it was Sadio Mane who had a ball, or it was Salah. There was one of those forwards who had a chance to score, but he blocked at the right time. They were as he blocked at the right time, though defense wise they weren't that good. You can't say that Bournemouth defended really great, although it was expected that it's Eddie Howe's Bournemouth side and they will really put on a good display, but nothing like that happened. Now moving on to the second half, what a display by our fullbacks, that is especially Trent Arnold and yeah, Robertson was also good. Both of them were sublime. Their crosses, to the our forwards, they were great. The long ball cross from Trent Arnold was also amazing thing, which resulted in our second goal. To be honest, and for that and the way he was taking away the balls from Bournemouth players, that is Trent Arnold. He's my man of the match for that game. He gave all his 100% and didn't commit any errors. So Alexander Arnold is definitely improving as a player and is becoming a key first man key first man for our side, which is really a great thing to see from a 19-year-old player. So with that is that is very appeasing thing. And talking about Mohamed Salah, wow, that was his 40th goal in all the competitions for Liverpool this season. And now he has reached 30 goals in Premier League, which is just 2 goals away from setting a new record in the Premier League, as 31 is the maximum number of goals that has been scored in the league. So uh, great display, fantastic work from Mohamed Salah, who is just unstoppable, and you can't really have. Sometimes you don't have words to praise him, to say good things about him, because he's really leaving everyone speechless. And who knows if he could go on to win the Ballon d'Or, because he can, the way he's playing. Liverpool just needs to do well in the Champions League and maybe win it. And that would pretty much do it. And also, Egypt has to maybe qualify for the knockout rounds of the World Cup. That will help him. But let's hope it goes great. And talking about the final 10 to 15 minutes of the first half, Firmino had two chances, but none of them were none of them resulted in the goal. One was a clear chance. The another chance that came his way was offside. And also talking about our goalkeeper Karius in the second half, he was brilliant. He made a super save in those minutes. So all points to him for his performance, and he's now really showing his ability and how good a keeper he is. The kind of quality he possesses. It's just that he wasn't getting the right game time, and I have been a believer of that. That he just needed a game time to justify his talent, and it's now really showing. And yeah, scoring in the final minute was simply the justice to the performance of Firmino, who does all the hard work, and he deserved that goal. So that's how game went. And now you will be surprised to know that we have just conceded 7 goals in our last 14 games across all the competitions, which is really amazing. And in those 14 games, we have scored whooping 34 number of goals, which simply tells how great as an attacking force we are. And surely I can't contain my excitement for the league run in the next season, because this year Manchester City has been brilliant throughout, and they won the title with the way they played the amazing football. So again, a big congratulations to City, and I can only hope for the great things to happen from us in the next season, with of course expectation of getting a Champions League title this term. And of course that can happen. Honestly, we can do it. We have the ingredients to get it done, and our squad will be. I'm pretty sure our squad will be pretty much fired up to get themselves a silverware under the Klopp, under our coach Klopp, which will certainly be good thing to see, because in our first season we missed two silverwares. Our second season wasn't that great in, but we qualified for the Champions League. So Jurgen Klopp needs some silverware, because he is a hardworking manager. He gives his all. He gives his everything whenever we are playing on the sideline, on the touchline, and he is so full of positivity. I mean, he deserves to win the title. Or maybe if we get to the finals, we can really win something big under Klopp, and that will make him one of the Liverpool's greats. So that's all. And on that note, I conclude this podcast, and I will catch you soon in the next one. Until then, have a good time.